Where's the hole?
Here.
Just all the pine cones are in the way. What's up guys? How you living? I hope you're doing well today wherever you are, whatever you're up to. Today I've brought myself and a couple of my friends and you guys along to Coombs Country Market in Coombs, British Columbia because I want to show you a really cool spot that I found here. But before we get to that, we have to talk a little bit about creativity. Okay, creativity. Let's just talk about this for a minute. I think all of us are born creative. All of us in the deepest part of who we are as human beings have this creative spirit, this drive to express ourselves. As children, maybe our parents or somebody gave us crayons and we would express ourselves with those crayons on the walls, on paper, I don't know, wherever. That's what we did when we played make-believe as well. We'd get friends together and we'd come up with these wild dreams and stories and then we'd act them out in real life. It's all part of the creative spirit that we have in each of us as people. Now, when we get older as adults, those creative expressions sometimes change. We think we lose creativity, but really it comes out in different kinds of ways. On an entrepreneurial tip, some of us have these ideas for these grand visions that we want to see executed and come to fruition. And sometimes we perceive those to have failed. We try and we try again and they just don't turn out the way we wanted them to turn out, or they turn out the way we hoped for, but not as long as we'd hoped they'd endure for. But sometimes out of those dreams that have sprung to life and come to fruition, or sometimes out of those dreams that seems to have crumbled and fallen and kind of died, out of those can be the genesis for new ideas. I don't know if you're following along with me here, but here, let's go play some mini golf, and that might help clear it up. Oh! You guys have to use the washroom? Oh, definitely. Oh, it stinks. Wow. So this place was abandoned back in 2005. So it's literally, there's been nobody playing mini golf here for 13 years. I don't know if we're the first to play mini golf in 13 years, but this is gonna be awesome. Love abandoned spots, and this is a cool one. Let's go. There's tons of little areas to walk through here and explore, and if you were playing mini golf, especially if you were a kid, this would have been pretty sweet back in the day. I love this thing. Somebody's sock here. You need a sock. There's some. It's actually not nearly as messy in here as I thought it would be. Somebody's been drinking a little bit, but considering it hasn't been touched for 13 years, it's not that bad in here actually. They've done a good job of keeping people out. Hole in one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. on. Oh, yes! With a little bit of help from your friends. So I ended up talking to a bunch of people who lived in the area here by Coombs when this mini golf was actually, when it was a thing, when it was alive and vibrant and was actually functional. And they told me it wasn't just a mini golf area, but it was actually, there was a carousel here and bumper cars, Ferris wheel, bunch of stuff for families to come and enjoy themselves on a weekend afternoon or with friends, family, whoever. This kind of a place is on one hand really inspiring, because obviously there was a lot of thought and dreaming and planning put into this venue. On the flip side, it represents someone's energy and dreams that have just kind of vaporized, and now people don't use it and it's just sitting here. There's so many abandoned spots all over Vancouver Island, and I'm sure even where you live, that have stories attached to them of people's dreams, but dreams that ended up fading.
That's a cool place, really cool. It's an experience to kind of see these hidden places that you won't know about, because they're like, everything's just grown around it, so you don't really know it's here. I mean, I went there and I didn't see it when I was here last time, so yeah, it's cool that to see these new things and like learn like the stories behind them.
Okay, so that was absolutely wild. That was somebody's dream that they put out there and people enjoyed for years, and then it got shut down and it's been sitting just docile for like, I don't know, 10 plus years. And then we invade it today and enjoy ourselves and have some laughs and have some fun and think about what it's like to dream about things, and then have your creativity kind of like put to bed and thought it was dead, and then all of a sudden it's inspiring us, and then we're having fun enjoying it. So you never really know where your dreams will lead. But there's more to today, because this is a fun place at Coombs to explore, and we're not done exploring yet. Two things left. Number one, apparently they have amazing donuts here, but they sell out early, so we're gonna try to get some donuts. Maybe we'll get them, maybe we won't, I don't know. And the second thing is, in the summertime they have goats, proper goats that live on the roof of the market, and they eat the grass that's up on the roof. It's the fall and winter months now, so they're not up there. Instead, they're at the back area here. So we're gonna go see if we can find the goats, hang out with the goats a little bit, and then we're gonna see about some donuts. That's the plan, part 2. By the way, did I introduce my friends to you? One was Finja. Obviously, she lives with us. She's our German international student. There's a video about her I'll link up here. And the other person who was with us is Christian. He's from the Netherlands. Anyway, it's fun to bring international students to places like this, because they're exploring them and experiencing them for the first time. So anyway, let's go find some goats. Donuts? You want donuts? We should go get. So they sell donuts here. So we should go and get some donuts. They're amazing. Are you guys up for donuts?
Sure.
All right, let's go get donuts. We were gonna get donuts, and the donuts are sold out. Come on! That's how good they are. They sold out. How do you feel about that?
I'm sad. I'm pretty sad and frustrated. Yeah? Yeah.
Frustrated that you can't eat donuts?
Yeah.
All right.
I was really excited.
So we missed out on the donuts, man. Next time we've got to get there earlier. But Christian and Finya and I, we had an amazing time hanging out in Coombs. If you're ever on Vancouver Island, the Nanaimo, the Parksville area, maybe you're zipping over to the west coast to go surfing in Tofino or exploring the Culeton area for a couple of days, make sure you hit up the Coombs Country Market. So wild to go check out all they have there and get there early to grab a donut. And when you've got that donut in your hand, wander over and just kind of look for yourself at the abandoned mini golf course that's there. Now, we had special permission and huge thanks to the owners for letting us go in there and play a couple of rounds and explore the place. You'll be on the outside of the fence looking in at this creative expression, but it's an awesome opportunity to think about what it means to just be creative and express that for the sake of being creative. Whether it's going to endure for a long time or it's only going to be around for a short time, you never know how your creative expression is going to inspire other people and just give them incredible delight as they experience what you've put out there for the world to see. Man, it's so good hanging out with you guys. Can't wait to go on more adventures with you this winter. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure you hit that sub button and that notification bell so that you don't miss an episode. And in the meantime, guys, as always, now your turn to get off the couch, get outside, and explore creation where you live. Peace.